Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back for another video. We got a great video for all you sweepers out there who don't take much divot or who don't take any divots at all, who want to figure out why they can't hit down on the ball. So typically for the sweepers out there, your angle of attack is typically very level through the ball, maybe sometimes even hitting up on the ball with an iron. Typically what we don't want to do, okay? I'm not saying that you have to hit down on it, but typically as a general guideline, you want to be hitting down on it slightly with your iron. So what causes the angle of attack to be very level or hitting up? Well, from the top of the backswing, a lot of sweepers tend to slide in the downswing. If your lower body starts sliding towards the target, you can see that the upper body starts tilting backwards, and as a result, my pelvis is way ahead of my sternum and my head, okay? If I do that, I'm probably going to bottom out very early and have a very shallow angle of attack. So let's see. I'm going to slide the most. Okay. Let's see what that gives us. You can see I had tons of tilt there. I hit up on that 2.8 degrees, okay? And that's typically really up with a 6-iron. I'm typically around 4 degrees down with a 6-iron. So 2.8 is quite high. Another thing that happens for the people who hit up on it is they might feel like, oh, I've been told to get on my lead side, get on my lead side. If I can get on my lead side and cover the ball, I should be able to hit down on it. Well, that's true if you get to your lead side with the right timing. A lot of the times when people start trying to implement getting to the lead side, what happens is they make their backswing, they step into the left foot as much as they can, but when they do that, their body will reroute itself to tilt back because they've gone too far ahead. In their mind, subconsciously, they know if all they do is get left and get way left and over the ball, they're going to chop the club into the ground. The ball's not going to go anywhere. The club will not transfer energy to the ball. So when that happens, if they get left so much, they have no choice but to stand up and tilt back to try to get the club moving into the ball with somewhat of a functional club path, kind of like this, okay? I'm going to go to the top, I'm going to step into my left, and I'm probably going to have to then push backwards to reroute myself to hit a decent shot. I just hit a very big block. So when that happens, so you can see I'm 5 degrees down, but I wasn't able to save myself here, so I've hit a very wayward shot, okay? So how we're going to make sure we hit down on it properly is understanding what controls the angle of attack. We know, and I just demonstrated, if we can go left, we can hit more down on it. But we got to be able to get left in the right timing of the swing to be able to hit a functional ball flight, not like that 30-40-yard block I just hit with my 6-iron. So to do this, we have to understand how the upper and lower body relate to each other in the downswing. The more my lower body gets ahead of my upper body, the more shallow I'm going to be in the downswing. The more we can keep my upper body and lower body on top of each other, you can see I look very centered, the more downwards I can hit on it. The more my upper body goes ahead of my lower body, I'm definitely going to hit down on it. But no one does that. We can't have the upper body be ahead of the lower body at impact. Just not very efficient that way. So we have to learn how to move our body in a way that gets our upper body and lower body moving relatively centered with each other through the ball while being able to hit a respectable ball. So for all you sliders out there, for everyone who tilts like this, chances are you will have to exaggerate so much where from the top of the backswing, you're going to feel like your left shoulder is going to travel down and around, okay? You can see when I exaggerate that, my upper body is ahead of the lower body as an exaggeration. It's very likely if you feel this, you're never going to look exactly like that. The reason why we want to go down and around and not potentially down and forward is because when you slide, you're not rotating. The more you slide to your front foot, you can see at impact, there's no rotation. If I go down and around, I got way more rotation. So we want to try to help you guys get a little bit more rotation through the ball as we try to hit down on it. So let's try a couple, okay? From the top of the backswing, we're going to feel like the left shoulder goes down and around in the downswing. Okay, let's see what that gives us. That gives us 5.5 degrees down, 5.5 degrees inside out, and I've hit a pretty decent push draw, okay? And you can see on video, me feeling like I'm going down and around doesn't actually have me going upper body way ahead of the lower body. So hopefully that explains it. You really just have to match up your upper body and lower body relationship, okay? I don't really prefer people to try to just go way left and cover the ball, because chances are you're going to start pushing back, okay? I do ask some of my clients to go more forward, but that's only if everything else before that works well. So as a starting point, just try your best to get your left shoulder, your lead shoulder, going down and around in the downswing, okay? So hope that helps. Any questions, just leave it in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks, guys.